Hey guys, Panther 0822 here. We'll get started here in a minute. I just want to make sure everything's good, and then I also want to share everything out. So, it's the wrong number, but it is right as far as the type. So I guess I can't complain too much. I forgot I did some maintenance. I gotta re-sign into some things here real quick. Alright, tweeted. Let's Google Plus it and link in it, and then we'll get started. Thank you guys for watching at like 1:40, 1:48 in the morning. Appreciate it. Oh, it wants something that I need to input. Alright. The LinkedIn is thinking. Well, let's thinking. Let's go ahead and get started. Today's been, for the most part, today's been a pretty decent day. I haven't had a lot of pain. I had a little bit of pain a little bit later and did have a bit of an outburst. Um, the Apple TV remote's a very small, thin, narrow remote. Well, looks like that. Um, fell in a bad place, and the wife and I ended up having to pull the bed and lifting a box spring to get to it, and it ended up triggering my MS pretty badly actually. So I did never ended up calming down and whatnot, but overall, um, it did kind of create a little bit of an issue. So the wife and I had, well, more specifically, the wife, I was there for emotional support. The wife had a lady appointment today, and there's some things that are going on that I will talk about more in detail when we've got more details. Right now we don't have a lot of details, so we're not really gonna say much other than there's some things that are going on that we need to be mindful of. So we'll keep an eye on that. The wife and I were talking about my games. She's talking about how things were they were better, but was still having some issues. And then she was asking me if more RAM would resolve the issue. And it's kind of one of those yes and no. The computer I have has 12 gigs of RAM, so it's not like it doesn't have enough RAM. It's got more than enough RAM. But it did give me an idea as far as virtual RAM, and virtual RAM it's kind of one of those things where unless you're kind of a tech type person, it's a little difficult to explain. I'll do what I can. Um, you have physical RAM on a computer, which is like your 8 gigs or 12 gigs or 4 gigs or whatever is slated, and then you have what's called virtual RAM, and there's basically it takes basically a certain amount of space and like allocates that memory and basically like temporary writes it to your hard drive or basically puts it in virtual space basically, and it can actually help your computer act faster and things like that because it can put things in there as temporary storage basically. and it basically helps the computer. So I did that, and it has helped quite a bit actually. The Dragon Age is actually loading a lot faster. And when I was playing it today, it actually for the most part didn't really have anything as an issue as far as glitching goes. And then so far as like the software goes, it actually looks like it's behaving the way that it should. Actually, it looks like it's behaving a little bit better than it was. And that's because the amount of space it had initially dedicated to virtual RAM was pathetic. It was like 16 megabytes of stuff. I mean, it was itty bitty. And so I decided to go pretty close to the max allowed virtual RAM allocation, and that has helped tremendously. Um, so it looks better. I mean, even on my side, it looks better because previously when I was looking at the camera, I could kind of see wavy lines as the camera feed, and what now it actually is now a really really clear um, camera feed. So it helped a lot, and my wife is not. Computers are not her thing, but she's a smart lady, and she gives me some good things to think about, and I'm really thankful that I have her in my life. So yeah, so the wife is awesome, and I love her and I appreciate her. So um, I will be doing some gameplay today. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing today. Uh, I'm still in the process of catching up on Knights of the Old Republic. I'm on Korriban. I'm repping Korriban up. After Korriban, I still have Manon and Kashyyyk to get through. So I've still got a bit of gameplay to get through to get caught up. I have the disable movie mode off right now. I think I'm gonna turn it back on here just to test to make sure, see how well the game plays with the movie mode and whatnot. Um, at the moment, I have it off because I have no need for it, because all the stuff that I've been playing is stuff you guys have already seen, and I don't see the point in streaming and recording it because you guys have already seen it. Once I finish with Kashyyyk, though, I will be turning them videos back on, because there's a particular video of Malik torture. Well, this is a bit of a spoiler. There's a video of Malik torturing Bastila, and that video and the previous one was really spotty, didn't really work very well, and so I need to turn the videos back on so you guys can actually see that video. So the Starforge itself is where I will be catching things back up, and we'll end up replaying a little bit of it just so that you guys can actually have the context. And go from there. So I do have other games that I'm playing and that we're gonna do, and we're gonna get to them in due time. Right now I really want to get back into focusing into the games that we've started, so that we can get through them and finish them, and then get to the next game, and go from there. And I really hate having to rush shit, so I'm not going to. Anyways, I'm tired, and I appreciate you guys. You guys rock. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and kill it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, or follow, depending on whether you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch. And yeah. So anyways, this is Panther 0822. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.